everybody, it's Nikki. 안녕하세요, Nikki입니다. So today there is no Hallyu Cafe because I'm working on something much bigger and I want to do it right for you guys. So I thought today is a great day to introduce to you Dramarama. Dramarama will be a new segment on this channel focusing on K-drama. Probably occasionally also a movie or so, but I'm going to mainly focus on Korean dramas. And I hope you guys are going to enjoy it because I absolutely love Korean dramas. And my first drama that I am going to be introducing to you is a police-themed show. They don't necessarily say that it's a drama, but it's a drama. Like, it is. And it's currently on Netflix, so if you do like it, you can go watch it on Netflix. And it's called Life, or in Korean pronunciation, it would be Raibe, or Laibe. So, as I mentioned, it is police-themed, and it follows pretty much 3 cadets throughout pre-police academy, through police academy, and then after police academy. And it starts out with Jung-ho, played by Yoo-Mi, and she lives with her single mother. She has a dad, but her dad completely ignores her existence, and he's kind of a rich guy, but her mother and her struggle. So after college, she really has a hard time finding a job, and she's just fed up with the whole job market situation and everything that comes with it. So one day she sees a poster on the train, and she decides that she's going to try to take the entrance exam for the police academy. And of course, after 2 years of studying and being a really hard study person, is that a word? Student, she makes it into the police academy. And there she meets a cadet called Kwang-Soo. And Kwang-Soo is played by Kwang-Soo. And same thing for him. A different situation, but pretty much the same. He lives with his mother, and he has also an older brother. He works at a company that does, like a water company that brings you the big jugs of water. And he was supposed to be full-time employee, just to find out that whole company, it was like a pyramid scheme kind of a thing. So it was just a complete scam. He was so fed up, and he wanted to make better money for his mother and for himself, that he decides to also take the entrance exam. He also studies for a long time, but also makes it into the police academy. I kind of want to give like a warning here in a way, because I will go pretty much over the whole series, because of course I finished it, but I'm trying not to give spoilers in the sense of taking away the essence of the show. So yes, I will be talking about the show, but I'm not like going to give away like into detail what's going to happen or major things that happen. I'm kind of going to leave that up to you whether or not you want to go see it, so you can then see it and not feel like, oh, she talked about literally everything that's happening. No, I'm not going to do that to you. But I am going to talk a bit more about the show itself and into as much detail as I can without giving too much away of what's going to happen within the show, because there's some big things happening, but I'm not going to tell you about it. So let's get to the police academy. During the police academy, they have this super hardcore instructor who's incredibly mean. He's played by Bae Sung-woo, and his name is Oh-Young Chon, sorry. And he really is just a hardcore instructor. You're tired from running 5 miles or 10 miles. Too bad, you're gonna go run again until I say stop. That's the kind of instructor he is. He also likes to give points. So there's only a certain amount of points you can kind of rack up until you get kicked out of the police academy. And he really likes to give you points for everything. You whine, there's a point for you. You're scared of heights, there's a point for you. That's the kind of an instructor he is. Side note, I had one of these coworkers or mentors when I was working as a mechanic. Yes, I really much disliked him. Very, very much at the time. But now, so many years later, I'm so thankful for every bit that he did and taught me. So I think maybe that's the same way with these guys, that they're later on gonna, appreciate him a little bit more. So during the police academy, they also meet Hyeri, who's played by Yoo-Young, and she also hates him. She hates his guts. So that's what they have all in common. Pretty much all the cadets just hate this instructor. And there's people that give up. They absolutely give up the police academy because they're so fed up with Instructor Oh. And they leave. They see no point in being in the police force because of him, because they don't want to be like him. Of course, the ones who stick it out and who don't rack up in too many points, they finally graduate. So, Young-oh, Sang-soo, and Hyeri both get to the Hongil police precinct, where they do patrol. They go on patrol runs. A few things happen to our beloved Instructor Oh, and he gets in trouble and gets demoted. And guess where he lands? Yes, in the same precinct as these three guys. They're not happy. Not at all. Like, absolutely not happy. Of course, each of them has a mentor figure, like one they drive around with, like a partner. And Sang-soo, of course, gets paired with, you guess it, yes, Instructor Oh. Yeah, they don't like it. During the whole time at the Hongil police precinct, they get so tired of cleaning up after drunk people, their throw up, their whatnot, the bathrooms, they're just cleaning people. They complain about only cleaning up throw up. So close to the point that maybe this is not for them. They don't want this. They want a big case. They want to have a big case. They want to investigate and whatnot. To the point of where the other officers are telling them, you shut your mouth. Don't talk like that. Be happy what you have right now because you don't want a big case like that. And of course, Sang-soo has a big mouth and he says, I want to investigate a murder crime. And of course, just then they get a violent crime call and they all have to go out. Of course, as they continue on at the precinct, they have more and more cases come in where there are violent crimes, where it's tested whether or not they're even made out to be in the police force. Where it really comes to think, am I the right person to be a police officer, to be a patrol officer, and investigate all these things? It's, of course, the drama comes in because Sang-soo has feelings for Young-oh, and then another co-worker called Choi Myung-ho, he also kind of develops feelings for Young-oh. So it's like that triangle relationship that we see in pretty much most Korean dramas is kind of happening there, and Sang-soo and Myung-ho kind of, bicker against each other and try to win Young-ho over, but it's not like in a horrible just love kind of way how they do it in the show. It's really well fit in with the whole thing, how it pretty much sort of be in real life, as much as it could be in real life, because we all know real life is not quite dramatic like that. But in certain ways it is, you know what I mean? And so that happens. Yes, more calls of violent crimes. Then they themselves are kind of within some things where people are saying they did something. Then they become the victims of things. Then there's a major thing happening with Officer Oh. I'm not going to say what, but it's a really, really big thing that's going to affect Sang-soo in a major way. And, yeah, it's a really big thing. I cried. Let's be honest. I cried during the show. There's nothing to be ashamed of. You can cry. It's okay to cry. It's a show. I mean, when else will you cry? But, yeah, it's a really big thing. And it then turns out to be, in the end, it's nothing bad. Nothing bad. Of course, it's a Korean drama. There's not always bad endings. But Sang-soo and Young-jeon, which is Instructor Oh, they actually become close. I can say that because this is like the most awesome thing ever. which, like I said earlier, is the same thing that happened with me and my mentor figure, where I hated him so much, just his guts. No, I didn't like working with him. Honestly, I really didn't. But then at the end, just like them, they find the good things and they realize that he is not that bad of a person. He's just trying to teach us something. Maybe his teachings are off, but he's right. There's so much out in this world. He was just trying to prepare us how it really is once we go on patrol. So yes, this whole drama life, Raibu, is about pretty much these three people, Hyeri, Jang-woo, and Sang-soo, who go through life, police academy, and then out of police academy to the same precinct as patrol officers. And they work through this whole thing. It's just a little recap that I'm giving you guys. This whole thing of starting from this tiny job, the little things they had to do at the precinct themselves, to then going out and doing more like they wanted to, and then questioning whether or not they're really made out to be. There's some parts in there too where they really go and leave for a little bit or want to leave for a little bit. Probably decide to come back? Maybe. I don't know. You have to find that out yourself. But yes, I think it's a really, really great drama. I was sad once I finished with it. And I kept thinking, okay, when is season 2 coming out? Because Netflix has the whole season already. I think it came out in Korea in May weekly on Saturdays and Sundays, or just Saturdays. I'm not quite sure. But yes, it's over. So now I have to wait for season 2, and I can't wait because I know it's just going to be just as great as season 1. So if you want to go watch it, it's on Netflix. It's called Life, but not spelled L-I-F-E. It's L-I-V-E. And again, some of the cast is Jang Yoo-Mi, Kwang-Soo, or Lee. Here in America, we say Lee. Bae Sung-soo, Sung-woo, Lee Joo-Young, and Shin Dong-Wook. These are like 5 of the main characters in it. And I think you should give it a try. Let me know in the comments down below if you watched it, if you watched an episode or 2, and other dramas you want me to check out, because I definitely will. And next week, maybe there will be another Dramarama. Maybe there'll be Dramarama, Hallyu Cafe, and K-pop Coffee Talk. You just have to stay tuned, be excited about it. And I'm really excited about Dramarama because it's something dear to me. And then again, look forward to Hallyu Cafe next week, where I am actually going to give you phrases and words you should know when traveling to Korea. This is why it's going to take me a little bit longer, because I want to do it right just for you guys. So again, let me know anything in the comments down below, what you'd like me to talk about on Hallyu Cafe, what you'd like me to talk about Dramarama, which dramas you want me to check out, anything else you would like to know about Korea. Just leave it down below. I comment back, so don't be shy to talk to me. I don't bite. But yes, I'm excited about this new segment and all the new things that are coming to Hallyu Heaven. And I hope to see you there as well. So I shall see you next time. Bye-bye. Annyeong.